The Elias Cup is on the line tonight from Portland, Maine. We started Sunday with 10 teams. We're down to 2. The Snickers Waco Wonders and the 3-time reigning champion Portland Lumberjacks as we conclude the 2023 PBA League Elias Cup presented by Pabst Blue Ribbon. Welcome to the best atmosphere in bowling, Bayside Bowl in Portland, Maine. Tonight, the long, challenging journey ends with a championship for one team. Portland goes for a four-peat against the upstart Waco team that started this event as the 7th seed. It's Baker Bowling in a best-out-of-5 format. Now it's time to meet the team, starting with the Waco Wonders. Hall of Fame veteran Parker Bone III is the leader of the newest team in the PBA League, the Waco Wonders. Returning this year to once again join Parker are league veterans like Jason Sterner and VJ Moore.
Please welcome Snickers Waco Wonders. Leading off, Jason Sterner. Bowling second, Frank Snodgrass. The man in the middle, B.J. Moore. Bowling fourth, Parker Bone III. The anchor, the Ryan Express, Ryan Simonelli.
Snickers, baby. Get your Snickers.
The Wonders are managed by PBA Hall of Famer Johnny Petraglia. And now let's meet your Portland Lumberjacks.
Can anyone beat the Portland Lumberjacks? The hometown heroes have dominated the PBA League, winning the last 3 Elias Cup championships. Most of last year's lineup is back in 2023, including Wes Malott, Chris Prater, and Kyle Troop, along with a fiery Arturo Quintero.
Leading off for the Lumberjacks, Graham Fogg.
Go time, baby, go time.
Bowling second, Arturo Quintero. The man in the middle, Kyle Troop.
Love you, brother. Love you, baby. Go time, man.
Bowling fourth, Chris Pressler.
That's what we do right now, okay?
The anchor is Wes Malott.
I love you. Love you.
The Lumberjacks are managed by 3-time defending Elias Cup champion and USBC Hall of Famer Tim Mack.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
The atmosphere, electric. The atmosphere, unmatched. What a night for the PBA here on FS1. It's Dave Ryan alongside the Hall of Famer Randy Pedersen. We're joined by Kimberly Pressler in a moment. The 10th Elias Cup about to be determined. And 2 very different roads for these two teams to get this far, Randy.
Yeah, no doubt. One row was real straight, and the other one had a lot of twists and turns in it. And we're going to start with the Waco Wonders because they were on that curvy road. They had to get through 3 rounds just to make it to the finals. But they had something no other team in this competition had, and that was 2 lefties, starting with the Hall of Famer and then Ryan Simonelli with ice in his veins. Last night, Parker struggled a little, but he stepped up big when they needed to, and that was during a roll-off against the Dallas Strikers. Tommy Jones gets 7. Parker Bones steps up like the Hall of Famer he is, and it's 10 back. But listen, if there's an MVP on this team, yes, I know they bowled more games. I know Ryan Simonelli's the anchor, but listen to this stat. In this competition for their team, Simonelli has 19 strikes. The next highest total on that squad, 7.
Wow. Do you think the fans here are ready for Championship Wednesday?
Yeah.
I think so. So Portland goes for an Elias Cup record, 4th in a row. They've just been incredible with their three-peat. The banner was up, put here yesterday. This is a very, very talented team. A very deep team with experience. They are going to be tough to beat.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to do something that's never been done in the history of the Elias Cup, and that's win a 4th. And what a draft for Tim Mack and company. But it all starts with that man right there. He's the fire. But here's a sensational first-timer to Portland, Maine. Championship caliber Graham Faw. And then it's the Green Gremlin, Arturo Quintero. And then when you're talking about franchise, you talk about that man right there, Wes Malott. You know, Portland, Maine has a lot of ships and boats. But tonight, there's really only one anchor that matters, and that's the big, nasty Wes Malott.
Past MVP of this event. We can't wait to get this started in the best out of 5. Kimberly Pressler now is lane level, joined by Parker Bone III and Kyle Schroeder.
This crowd is absolutely excited and ready to go. And Parker, let's start with you because your team looks a little bit different than they did last night because they're all rocking that mustache. How does it feel that they are honoring you in that way?
Well, it feels great that they can honor me that way, but we're just showing everybody else the power that we have behind us. We know we're the underdogs coming into this week, but I'm going to tell you right now, we're standing tall and we're ready.
Well, you guys have such good camaraderie between you, especially, you know, they're rocking the mustache for you guys, and you guys worked hard to get here. This is the first time that Waco has ever been to the Elias Cup finals. So what is the mindset? How is the vibe with you guys knowing that you guys are taking on the 3-time champions?
We've just got such great team chemistry going right now that we can work together. We talk about it. It doesn't matter what side of the lane you're on or how much power you have in your hand. Together, we can triumph everything that we're about to set forth.
All right, well, good luck to you guys tonight. Kyle, you know, Waco seems pretty calm and confident coming into tonight, but you know what? You've got the hometown advantage, this crowd behind you. So are the Lumberjacks ready to defend their title?
Of course, Kimberly, we have all the confidence in the world. The fans are behind us here. I mean, I love Bayside Bowl. Our team loves Bayside Bowl. We're ready to bring this cup home for the fans. So, Portland, let me hear you for the Lumberjacks one time, baby.
Let's go! Come on!
Let's not keep them waiting, guys. Back to you.
What a scene, Kimberly. Jam-packed, electric, as always, as Portland goes for a 4th in a row. Lineup tonight for the Hall of Fame manager, Johnny Petraglia. Sterner, Snodgrass, PJ Moore, PB3, and the anchor who has been an absolute terminator in this event, Ryan Simonelli. For Tim Mack's Portland Lumberjacks. The newcomer Randy talked about Graham Faw. Arturo Quintero, who now lives here in Portland. He loved it so much when he came here from Texas last year. Troop, Prather, and Malott, returning stars, along with Quintero from the 2022 Elias Cup champs. Jason Sterner has a new look, as do a lot of the Waco Wonders. Not just the players, but family as well. We'll get into the story in honor of Parker Bone III's traditional mustache look. And here we go. Best out of 5 underway from Portland. Sterner, 7-pin.
20 miles an hour right there for Jason Sterner to start using urethane out of the gate. We saw that last night, both Sterner and Snodgrass. And Snodgrass really turned things around when he went to the urethane ball. Last night he was perfect, 4 for 4.
Do you like the mustache look for Jason?
I do not.
Some saying he reminds people of Walter Ray Williams Jr. a bit.
He looks way better with a full goat.
Well, it looks good for his team, but he's got the 7-pin. And the spare now, Grandpa.
See, now that mustache beard sideburn combo, that's a good look.
First of the night for the 3-time defending champs. Great start.
Grandpa, 5 for 5.
Let's just start. Here we go, Arturo. Good tempo. Good tempo. Good job.
Frank Snodgrass, newcomer to the Elias Cup. This event named for Eddie Elias, the founder of the PBA Tour. He'd be proud of this moment tonight. Waco home to Snickers.
Look out. 10-pin, soft. Got it just a little bit right, and I actually rolled up harder than I thought it would, but he's got to somehow collect himself real quick, gather the nerves, cover the 10-pin.
You saw that out of his hand, RP, no doubt.
I think he wants to go a lot straighter, and I think it's a good choice for him because he can keep the ball in play a lot easier with the urethane ball than if he's storing reactive resin and he really has to open the pattern up.
Cross lane, 10-pin, got it. Good, clean start. And the bowlers, we watched them practice pre-show, trying to get a feel for the conditions. But in practice, there are no fans. This place is rocking right now for Quintero.
You see that heavy side by Chris Prather? He's not even up yet. That's how much pressure is on for tonight.
He lives here. He works here. Quintero and his family have moved here.
No.
I mean, this rivals Duke, UNC. This is like the Final Four in basketball. This place is absolutely electric tonight.
It's got a little Ryder Cup feel to it as well. And there's so much more added pressure on these players because they're bowling for a team. It's not just them. You know, if they fail, it's just them. But now it's 4 other guys relying on you.
Sorry.
And the city of Portland, Maine.
And that.
Behind their Lumberjacks again. They want another banner and a 4-piece.
Not doing that.
Turo looks for the spare. Got that.
You know, Dave, pressure does strange things to athletes.
Take that
and
obviously left.
It's going to be interesting to see who's able to handle that pressure and who isn't.
Out of the Pittsburgh area. BJ Moore. Family owns a restaurant under renovation now. Expansion. You've seen the menu. It's outstanding. Great bowler as well. What a pretty game he's got. BJ. Nice.
And BJ Moore, too, using urethane. So everybody on Waco thus far using urethane equipment, not reactive resin. Remember, folks, the reactive balls are the real strong balls like the one Kyle Troop has in his hands. The urethane balls go much straighter.
Kyle Troop back for another championship run. The top seed, 3-time defending champs. A double bye to the semifinals. An easy win here last night. They know they'll have their hands full, though, with Waco. Kyle Troop. Nice. Oh, good. Punches the 1-3 pocket.
That was Purdy. That was real Purdy.
That was real perfect.
I don't think there's a player out on tour that loves the limelight more than Kyle Troop. He thrives under that pressure. He loves it. He loves the big stage.
Now the 60-year-old ageless wonder. Parker Bowl the third leaves a 3-pin.
Easy there. Good break, only leaving the 3-pin. No 7 with it. And this lane gave Parker a little bit of trouble last night as well.
beaming today during warm-ups, talking about getting to the roll-off last night, delivering a win over the Strikers. The 2C KO'd by the Waco squad.
People tuning in right now, if you told them that guy that just threw it was 60 years old, they'd say, what? You're crazy.
Chris Brigg, ultra talented, has had so much success in this building. He's won a lot of money. PBA playoffs, been a part of the Lumberjack championship run. Looking for another tonight. Missed the target and pays the price with the 8-10 split.
We've talked about it throughout this series. You get it out to that, anything right of that 3.5 board, and it's not getting back.
All right, first major challenge of game one. Prather wants them both. Only gets one. It's an open frame for Portland.
And in this format, it only takes one shot like that for the whole game to cost your team.
Left of that, it comes off.
11-pin lead for Ryan Simonelli. The lefty who now lives in North Carolina, a former member of Portland. He's won a cup with his franchise. Wants nothing more than to knock off the Lumberjacks tonight.
Well, the heaviest ball you can use in competition, 16 pounds. 90% of the players on tour use 15. Ryan Simonelli went to 14 pounds back in February. He says there's more angle and it's easier on his body and he doesn't lose a hit. And that makes a lot of sense because he's got a ton of power.
Veteran anchor back for another crack at the Elias Cup. The Hall of Famer, Wes Malott. Almost a disastrous 2-10 split, just leaves the 10 pin.
Bring your break point away from that spot. Yeah, I think it's got to be both. You got to be right. It's got to bring your break point in.
That was actually farther right than Prather's shot. Slower ball speed.
So it's got to be this next
but
shot's
it's
gotta
not
be
getting
left
back
of
from there.
Because even if you miss it, it won't get to that hang spot and it'll still come off of it. So
the veteran manager, Tim Mack, is always exchanging intel. And Wes Malott has got the mark.
hey, second half.
Midway point, game one, best of 5. It's a good start for the Waco Wonders, the 7th seed against the 3-time defending champs, Parker Bone III. The vintage mustache look, sort of. More coming up. The PBA on FS1 is sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. Want to move fast with same-day mortgage? You can go from application to approval in as fast as 1 day to get you closing on the home of your dreams in just 10 days. Learn more at rate.com. Downtown Portland, Maine. Few moments away from Bayside Bowl, jam-packed, hottest ticket in town. Sold out. The Elias Cup Championship match. Looking for the four-peat, the hometown Lumberjacks. Take a look at tonight's Brunswick oil pattern. Randy the Mark Roth 42.
All right, so when you see these lines, that would be the way you'd play this oil pattern if you're using reactive resin. Well, what we've seen are the players that are using urethane, they're going really, really straight, and then the two lefties on Waco doing the same from the opposite side of the lane. Johnny, Randy P, and Dave Ryan here in the booth. I know you didn't get choice of starting lane, but if your squad did, do you favor one lane more than the other?
Yeah, I do, actually. I think we both pretty good on this lane on the left. I'd like to have the lead going into the second half of the game by more than points. So if Jason can throw this one, that would really be a big help.
All right, John, thanks for your time. Good luck.
Right.
Johnny, thanks so much. Mark Roth, oil pattern, honoring the late, great Hall of Famer, the legend. You know Denise is watching. The best of her tonight. The MVP trophy is the Mark Roth trophy, won last year by Kyle True. All right, Johnny's Wonders up 11, 6 frame, make it 21.
Yeah, that was a good one there. He got it more up the lane.
Great shot from Sterner.
Kicks the 10 out nicely and does exactly what manager Johnny Petraglia was hoping for.
Saw Grandpa and the Portland team out having some lobster rolls today. High roller. Downtown Portland. We couldn't wait for it tonight.
Man.
That's why.
How good is Graham Faw, and how good has he been in this competition? He's a perfect 6 for 6.
Need a good one, Nino. Need a good one here. Good shot here, Nino. One shot.
Big shot. Third strike of game one. It's best out of 5. Long way to go here. Like Graham Faw, first time participant. Frank Snodgrass looks pretty good. I like that mustache look. In honor of Parker Bone III. A lot of mustaches in the crowd tonight.
Oh my!
Looking for help. Got on the 9-pin. Down it goes.
Wow! For a second there, the 9-pin looked like it was going to stand up, and well, not anymore. Go to your home, 9-pin.
Turkey for the Wonders. And Johnny told us a moment ago he'd like a larger lead. He's got that. Long-time member of Team Mexico. They call him El Nino here. Hometown favorite. Big shot.
Yeah, he always plays deeper than the other players. He likes doing exactly that. Well, he cuts it to 21, but there's no defense in this sport, only offense.
Is he ever enjoying this experience? PJ Moore looks for another for the Wonders. Oh, yeah! 60 feet to success for BJ.
Come on.
And back and forth we go with haymakers here in game one.
No idea what that was.
Again, the top 3 players for the Wonders. Sterner, Snodgrass, Moore, all using urethane, all piping it pretty close to second arrow.
4-bagger for Waco. Troop and company trying to respond. You better believe it. Troop, there it is.
Good job. Way to go. Way to go. Your turn, man. Your turn. We're good.
Doing everything they can to keep it close.
Way to go.
You see the max scores right here, folks. Now the Hall of Famer, 60-year-old Parker Bone III.
Family is here. They've made the trip to Portland, Maine to watch him on TV again. The legend. Oh, yeah. There's the family, along with the PBA player of the year, Jordan Richard. Mustaches all around in honor of Parker Bone III. Pretty cool.
Except for Parker. He doesn't have a mustache right now.
Chris Prather. Oh, good shot. No break on the 10-pin.
Game 1's going to go to the Waco Wonders. But no time to panic, remember? Last year, they were down 0-2, came back, won 3 in a row.
In dramatic fashion in the 5th game against Norm Duke, the player manager last year. In his final Elias Cup appearance as a player, Prather cross lane, there's a 10-pin. He's frustrated.
Good shot, good shot, good shot.
Well, even if he struck there, as good as Simonelli's been throughout this event, I'm not really sure it would matter.
We've got a PAP 6-pack alert. If Ryan strikes here, win $1,000 for his team. Which he does, sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Please remember to drink responsibly. Should have said when he strikes.
When doesn't he strike?
Now the Wonders have wrapped up the first game mathematically in the best out of 5. There's a long way to go, but how sweet this is for Ryan Simonelli, who, since this event started, the 7-seeded Wonders getting through the first day Sunday, the quarterfinals and the semis. Leaves a 7-pin there. He has talked about the chip squarely on the Waco team's shoulder. overlooked. We're underrated. We're better than that. Misses that one.
Good game, good game.
Team win. Good game.
All right, baby.
Good shots.
Yep.
Great start.
Come on, boys. We're just getting started right here. Yeah. We're just getting started right here.
Wes will finish it up here.
Oh, boy.
Way off. Didn't want to even look at that one. 1, 2,
Nothing
4.
good about
Stand
that.
there for Wes. Long time.
Come on.
Their last cup vet. Trying to get loose here. Because there's a lot of
Come on,
bowling
get
left.
comfortable.
Really good one.
Yeah.
Just got a little forward.
Yeah. That one off the spot for you harder than the other one or not?
Yeah. It's not much, but it's enough.
One, 2, 4 for Wes. Wrapping up
Yeah, I'm good.
game 1. And Johnny Petraglia told us pre-match, Randy, that he felt very confident going in with the look they've had and the fact that they've had so many matches and faced so much pressure that this would be kind of standard for them. But the bottom line is they do have the 1-0 lead in the best of 5.
Well, they found a really good recipe in the urethane balls for the first 3 players on that squad, all the 3 righties. But remember, they still have the 2 lefties to back them up. It's a 0-1 lead. The Lumberjacks have to fight back to tie this up.
Sellout crowd, Bayside Bowl, Portland, Maine. But a little bum for now. No wonder it's won the first game. Sunday, huge doubleheader on Fox, starting with the Commanders taking on Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. Other regional action. Then in America's Game of the Week, the Patriots battle Dak Prescott and the Cowboys, or Cardinals Niners on Fox and the Fox Sports app. Let's go back to Kimberly Pressler.
All right, Timmy, so Randy had said and kind of described you guys in the right lane, saying execution was poor. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, we didn't bowl a good game. They bowled a great game. You got to take your hat off to them. We've got to make some better shots. We've got a good plan for game 2.
Well, you guys have been in a similar position before. Last year, you guys were down to start off. So what's the mindset? How do you rewrite this ship?
Yeah, there's no panic now. We just got to go out and execute, make some better shots, and try to take game 2 and even this match up.
All right, well, let's head into match 2 then.
Thank you.
All right, KP, thanks. Tim Mack is ready. Last year, his Lumberjacks lost to Dallas in game 1.
See your spot. Let's go right now.
226-195 in game 2, 243-237 before the incredible Stormback rally to win in 5, winning 3 straight. Changing lanes for game 2. Teammates watch closely. Another one.
Has yet to miss in Portland, Maine.
Let's keep the lead on our time.
What an Elias Cup debut for the Canadian.
He has struck every ball. Watch this pin action. Head pin, sidewall. Comes across for insurance on the messenger. 7 goes late. And now Sterner right lane. Yeah, they're just going to pipe it, that urethane right at the 1-3 pocket.
Yes, sir. I said worse, and I got a rest of them. My miss is to go left. Like, I miss left. But I did it wrong.
Right at the 1-3 pocket. Another shot for Sterner. They're chanting El Nino again. Quintero, fan favorite. Another one.
Well, he's carving a lot of lane, isn't he? Well, there's a reason why. Look at the ball speed.
Way to go. Good job.
Just about every other player is up around 20 miles an hour.
Family, friends are here. He coaches a lot of the people in the stands. So many league bowlers here. He works here. He's sponsored on tour by Charlie Mitchell, the great proprietor of Bayside Bowl. On tours, that's something else. Snodgrass.
That's the only downside to the urethane. You get into that half pocket hit because there's not a lot of motion. It's hard to sometimes get that weak 10 out. A little bit right of this hit, a little bit left, and it's a strike.
Off the flat 10, now the 10-pin cross lane. Single pin spare conversion attempt for Snodgrass. There's the 10, there's the spare.
All the great stats and numbers that we get when, say, we're looking at spare conversion percentages, like right there, 95% on the 10-pin on tour. All those great stats and numbers are brought to you by our great friends at Lane Talk. For more information, go to lanetalk.com.
Reigning Mark Roth MVP trophy winner. That guy, Carl Troop, delivers.
That's two.
And I think it's extremely important for the Lumberjacks to win game 2.
All right, let's go.
What they did last year was incredible. You fall down 0-2. Think about how hard it is to come back and win 3 straight. They did it. I mean, they did it.
They did it last year.
It's
in
not,
Norm Swan's song.
It's not a position I'd want to be in again, I promise you.
Good point. BJ Moore. One career title. Looking for an Elias Cup this year in the 9th pin. It's stubborn and stands for him.
It's funny, the urethane ball for Frank Snodgrass leaves a flat 10 and BJ leaves a solid 9 with the urethane ball. All 3 in the pocket for the Wonders. Only 1 strike in the first for Jason
Making
Sterner.
good shots. Let's make some good shots.
.5% of the time it's made every time.
Great shot, man.
Like a layup. No problem there for BJ. All right, Prager frustrated in game 1. He's had a lot of success on the lanes. One of the best technical games on the PBA Tour. Kent didn't like it. That's why. Way high hit. Does get a break late.
That's a big break late. That tripping that 9 out makes the 3-6-10 much easier.
Run it down. Come on.
No sleeper pin back there. 3-6-10.
The trick here is to try to cover all 3 pins with the bowling ball. You catch the 3 pin to the right side of it, and the ball deflects into the 6 and then into the 10 pin. Remember, game 1, he opened his first shot in the 4th frame.
Right at it with power. 3 straight Elias Cups for him.
Solid.
The core of this Portland franchise.
Solid. All right, the lefties are up. The Hall of Famer followed by Simonelli for the Wonders.
There are so many Hall of Famers competing as managers in the crowd. It's the who's who of bowling. PB3 does it again. Still got it. He never lost it. 60 years young.
Great shot.
You know, I bowled Parker Bone III for a title back in 1989. He still wears the same size waist in his pants than he did back then.
And the family loves it. Wes Malott, also in the Hall of Fame. That's got to really hurry, and it missed the target again. 2-8-10 split.
Hey, get 2. Got to get 2 here.
Wes has not executed a good shot yet. In 3 shots that he's thrown,
Give me that black ball.
he went light, got a good break, only leaving the 10 pin, then he missed the head pin.
That storm bag right there. No, that storm bag. That one.
This has the feeling of last year's match with Dallas.
A couple different ways you could try to make this. Just kind of clip the 2 pin and then have it come around the corner and get the 9, or excuse me, the 8.
Get 2.
You got to get real lucky to make this.
Back-to-back MVP trophies of this event for the big nasty Wes Malott.
2-8-10.
got to cover a line. And the 10 stands. Another open frame for Portland.
2 games, 2 open frames for them. The Wanderers are clean because I'm not counting the 7-pin Simonelli missed on his fill shot.
11-pin swing. Simonelli steps up and destroys the rack. Boom, baby. Little Belmo reference there. The 1-2 pocket demolished for one of the bowlers that's been in every Elias Cup in history, Ryan Simonelli.
Well, Ryan Simonelli just doubled up. They went from trailing to taking the lead here in game 2.
Let's flash back 2019, the first Portland Lumberjacks Elias Cup Championship. Brought by LAX 2020 at Bayside Bowl. Here in Portland, best of 2-game Baker match format. Eventually, it was the anchor bowler Wes Malott named the Mark Robb MVP. Kyle Troop was there. So was Chris Prater. Malott threw 20 strikes in 22 meaningful attempts to face all bowlers and PBA league competition. It was Troop, Mish Hoope on that team. Chris Prater, Ryan Simonelli now going against Portland, his former team tonight, for the Waco squad, and the big nasty himself, Wes Malott. Hall of Famer Tim Mack raises the trophy back then.
All right, let's go down to the floor and talk to manager Tim Mack. Timmy, Randy, and Dave up here in the booth. Big Wes Malott really struggling early. What adjustments does he need to make to get back on track?
Yeah, he's just got to keep his feet slow. And when he gets out in front and gets steep, he loses the ball to the right. So he's aware of the mistakes he's made, and we just got to make some better shots, in some key moments.
All right, Tim, thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Timmy. Appreciate that. Wanderers work on a double, and they've got the lead. Thanks to Simonelli's strike. He has been awesome as the anchor bowler.
Let's go, babe.
See Tim Mack reaction behind his anchor, Wes Malott, a few moments ago. All right, top of the lineup here. Second half of game 2. Game 1 of the best of 5 went to Waco. Back to fall. Another one.
There we go.
Ace.
Your turn now, right?
After ace.
Have you right here.
That's
the start.
I just keep thinking, with the struggles that Wes is having, I mean, do you change your lineup? And it's a thought that's kind of entering my brain. There's absolutely no way manager Tim Mack's going to change his lineup. I promise you.
A lucky mustache look for Sterner. Right out of the pocket. Another one.
Come on, boys.
And a 16-pin advantage for the Wanderers.
Expands for Waco.
Turned his career around back in 2021. Did this man right here, Jason Sterner. Different guy, different player now.
Back to the hometown favorite.
Gotta have it.
Quintero. Whoa! All the way back!
That came back from Bangor!
Oh, Bath! Sharp left turn into the pocket for a strike. And his family is here. The hometown guy gets it done.
Oh my goodness. He got it to the spot where the other players missed the head pin.
Amazing.
That
Wife
is-
Layla,
that is-
son Santi,
That is crazy.
daughter Silvana, all here for Arturo. Back to Snodgrass, right out of the pocket again. They are piping it. They are piping it. And those pins had no chance in the 1-3 pocket.
He's a different guy now that he's gone to urethane.
Shot, baby.
4-bagger for Waco. Troop and Portland look for the turkey to cut it back to 6. Crunch time. And the 3-time defending champs know it. They don't want to fall behind in an 0-2 hole again. Troop. Yes.
See what you got.
Oh. We got a little trash talking going there, a little stink eye. Sent over to the Wonders by Kyle Troop. BJ Moore looking to keep his foot on the accelerator for the Waco Wonders, working on 4 in a row.
Trying to go back up by 16 pins into the 8th. Every shot enormous. BJ Moore. Another one.
Baby, I got stuff for that. Let's go. Come on.
Back up to 16. What a shot.
Must-strike situation here for Chris Prather.
He's got to have it. Foundation frame for the 4-bagger. No! Ringing 10-pin. It's not his night.
Same thing he did last game. Ringing 10 in the 9th frame in both games for Chris Prather.
I'm going to make him throw the black ball because none of these balls are going to the pin.
They're going to find themselves most likely in the same situation they were in last year.
Just enough by a whisker to topple the 10.
Our partner back in California, that Big Fox, he would have called that skinny jeans.
We have a Pabst 6-pack alert. If PB3 strikes here, he'll win $1,000 for his team, sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Please remember to drink responsibly.
Not another 6-pack for the Wonders.
How about it, Parker? You better believe it. Half a dozen, 6 in a row, $1,000 for his team. But more importantly, inching closer to the Elias Cup championship.
Yes, sir.
Looks like a ball change for Wes Malott. Let's see if he can execute a little better. He does.
Give him more rhythm. Give him more rhythm for that next game.
Tim Mack's looking ahead.
Man, a lot of angle going on with that shot right there. Last year they fell down 0-2 to the Dallas Strikers and Norm Duke. Came back and won the next 3.
Shows up in the 10th. Cuts into the lead with former Lumberjack and fellow anchor bowler Ryan Simonelli coming up for Waco, who has been nothing short of brilliant from Sunday night to Wednesday night so far for Waco. An absolute closer. 10-pin. Last shot.
Good job. Good job. Good job. We're good. We're good. We got 10 minutes on the other side.
That's right. Upset Simonelli to put away game 2. Needs 8 pins. How about 9? How about a win?
How about a solid 8?
2, boys.
Solid 8 pin, but it's enough for a win for Waco. And they have taken a 2-0 lead now in the best out of 5. And how about Portland finding itself in the same position as last year? Down 2-0. An amazing rally against Norm Duke and Dallas a year ago. Can they do it again? Ryan Simonelli has the answer. He says no.
Well, you didn't ask me my opinion.
And your opinion would be?
I don't think they can. I don't think they can beat this team for 3 straight games. I don't think they can do it.
Great game, boys. Great game.
And I know there's people right now just throwing stuff at their TVs and cursing me out, but this team is really, really good. And when you back it up with Parker Bone III and Ryan Simonelli in the 4th, 5th hole, this team is really, really good.
2-0 Waco. As always, a packed house for PBA League, the Elias Cup final here on FS1. Wonders in the best of 5 have a 2-0 lead on the hometown favorite, Portland Lumberjacks. They're 1 win away from the 2023 Elias Cup. All eyes will be on Coach Prime in Colorado for a huge game on Big Noon Saturday. Quarterback Shedeur Sanders leads the Buffaloes against Caleb Williams and the 8th-ranked Trojans. It all starts at 10 Eastern with Big Noon kickoff back in Boulder. Then USC Colorado Saturday, noon Eastern on Fox. That is a big college football game. This is a big bowling scene here in Portland, Maine. Dave and Randy back with you. We joined Kimberly in a moment.
I can't hear a word you're saying. I see your lips moving. I can't hear a word you're saying.
It's the best atmosphere in bowling, bar none. But the fans, not so much to cheer about through 2 games. What a start for Waco. We've seen this movie before. Portland down 2-0 again.
Yeah, you know, the big difference is the poor execution on the side of the Lumberjacks. They've missed the pocket 5 times in 2 games with 2 opens, and the Wonders have only missed once. No opens. And that's been the big difference. We'll see Chris Pressler right here going through the nose. Follows that up with a couple of costly 10 pins. Big West Malott been struggling from the gate, or from out of the gate. He goes light, an open frame, gets lucky only leaving the 10 pin on that 1 shot. West really needs to figure it out. He did make a ball change in the 10th frame of game 2. We'll see if that's something that will help jumpstart him.
If you could hear this question, you said a moment ago from the booth, you don't think Portland can rally. Why?
I think that the Wonders have an advantage with the 2 left-handers. Now, the question mark is going to be, can their top 3 guys using urethane, will that hold up? If it holds up, I think they win this Elias Cup.
We really like to know, some of the PBA bowlers would name a franchise if they were the owner in the Elias Cup. Great names already. But maybe some others are out there. It's the subject of Pressing Questions with Kimberly Pressler, presented by Go Bowling.
Tom, if you owned a PBA League team, what would you name it?
Let's go with the Tampa Toms.
Maybe the Attitude. I don't know.
The Attitude? Andres, if you owned a PBA League team, what would you name it?
It would have to be Latin flavor.
The Spicy Bunch.
There we go.
Probably the Pensacola Sharkies, right?
I like it.
My hometown where I grew up, and then a little play on my nickname.
Marshall, if you owned your own PBA League team, what would you name it?
The Outdoorsmen.
I would name it the South Carolina Commandos.
I'd flip a coin, and it would be the Lions, Tigers, or the Bears.
Oh my. Did you get my reference? Yellow Brick Road? Kyle, you know a little bit about the PBA League. Yeah, Portland Lumberjacks. Now say you were the owner of a PBA League team. What would you name it?
I would have to go with the Storm Troopers, Kimberly.
That is so good. Did you literally just pull that off the top of your head?
Yeah, I did. So PBA League, you know, we may have an expansion team. The Storm Troopers, I'm taking applications. Hit me below.
That's absolutely awesome, Randy. What about you?
Only one thought comes to mind. It would be the X Factors.
I like it. For me, it's easy. The Rhinos.
I like that. It's good.
We got the Lion behind us. We got a great crowd here tonight, as always, in Portland, Maine. But the hometown Lumberjacks are down 2-0 to the Wonders. Game 3 next. '22 PBA League Elias Cup Finals, presented by Pabst Blue Ribbon. We had the call for a year ago from here in Portland. What a comeback. Packy Hanrahan then on the Portland Lumberjack starting 5. Chris Pressler and company rallied down 2 games to none at Orem Dukes. Dallas Strikers team, and they won in 5. 3 in a row for Tim Mack, the Hall of Fame captain. Can they do it again? It's going to take a tremendous rally against Waco. Moments ago, Tim Mack trying to get his team psyched and ready for game 3.
Right? We got to believe. Keep believing, all right? Heads up no matter what happens, right? No matter what happens this game, I love you guys, no matter what happens, all right?
Let's do it.
Well, let's see if we can create some magic here, right? Let's see if we can shock the world, all right? So let's go, one at a time, all right? It starts with you, all right? Starts with you. Let's roll, all right?
They did it in 2022.
All right? You got to get out in front.
Lost the first 2 games. The second game, really close, just by 6 pins. Then won 3 in a row.
The bright spots for the Lumberjacks. Grandpa, perfect tonight. Kyle Troop, perfect tonight. 4 for 4 for both players.
Sterner and Waco start game 3.
Look for a lot of the same. He's just going to try to pipe it straight at the 1-3.
He's been fantastic so far. Continues his great bowling.
Let's go.
For Tim Mack, a lineup change here for game 3. Randy, do you like it?
Well, I mean, it's Tim Mack, and you never question anything Tim Mack does with his team. Chris Prather struggling yet to strike tonight.
Kyle Troop has been brilliant. Grandpa has been amazing.
Will it stay there? It does. Wow.
Good job. That's how you start it.
Keeps on trucking.
Hey, if nothing else, I think Grandpa has punched his ticket back to Portland, Maine next year. Nobody's going to sleep on that guy. I mean, what a replacement, losing Packy Hanrahan and picking up Grandpa.
Breakdown for Snodgrass so far. Match 3 on Sunday, they beat the Pounders. Then match 4 beat the Motown Muscle. Great shot.
Different guy with that urethane ball. Ever since he went to that, he has been in the pocket every shot. Right over second arrow. It just gives him a more reliable ball reaction.
This guy is the fan favorite. Arturo Quintero has another one. What a celebration. This guy is awesome. He electrifies the crowd again. Numbers for BJ Moore. In the quarters, Snickers beat the Kingpins. 2-zip. Semis beat Dallas in a roll-off. And here they are, looking for a sweep. And BJ Moore wants to get them there.
Let's go, Ken. Great shot.
Blood in the water. There's blood in the water, and the Waco Wonders, they can smell it.
Let's see how Prather responds to the lineup change. Perfect start for each side so far. Game 3. He's got to really hurry, and didn't. 2-8-10.
And once again, we see that zone and the errant shot. There's a ball change, and it's just too far to the right.
Hey, make this fair.
The hard part is Chris knows he has to get it to the right, just not to the edge of the cliff, because that's how it fell off.
It's a big miss. And can't convert, loses count as well. 8-10 up. Prather's struggles continue tonight.
We need you one more shot. We need you one more shot.
Look at the lead for the Wonders here in game 3. Looking for the front 4, and the 60-year-old Hall of Fame superstar Parker Bowman III steps up again. They put the Wonders up by 37. Another one!
Let's go!
The Wonders are too good.
That's right. Try all you want.
It's too much.
The route is on. Yeah, he's 60 years old, folks. 6-0.
Oh, slow feet.
Parker knew wife Leslie was coming up to watch tonight. Surprised by all the kids who are here. Basically, the whole family made it to watch Parker in action again. Back to Troop. Now in the 4th hole. Lumberjacks in big trouble. 4-pin.
Run it over. Run it over.
Yeah, and that hole's getting deeper. You know who's up next for the Wonders, right?
The closer. The Ryan Express.
A lot of ball left. A lot of ball left.
The Sledgehammer.
A lot of shots left. Come on.
He has been Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 4 nights for Simonelli. 4-pin for KT, no problem there. But the problem is the score right now. The beer frame sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Ask for the original and please drink responsibly.
This is where you have to stay in the moment. Don't look ahead.
Looking for the front 5. 6-pin. Finally, something at least a little bit goes wrong for the Wonders, ending perfection in game 3.
Should have cheated. All right, guys. All right.
6-pin. No problem there. Spare the game. Sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. Guaranteed Rate. Want to get moving fast. With same-day mortgage, you can go from application to approval in as little as 1 business day. Time to get your dream home crazy fast. Learn more at rate.com.
Well, it's important because it keeps them clean halfway through game 3.
All right. Anchor bowler in the lock steps up and does deliver.
His best shot tonight.
However, his team ran him down by 36 midway through game 3. Arturo Quintero has been amazing tonight. Spinorama celebration. So is Graham Faw. But BJ Moore and the Wonders have been a little bit better, led by PB3. With this crowd, you wouldn't know they're down 2-0. Stay up to date for the latest PBA news, including being one of the first to see the 2024 PBA Tour schedule. Just head to PBA.com to sign up for PBA emails today. This place is rocking. But the beloved Lumberjacks are in a huge hole, down 2-0. Going for that trophy, the Elias Cup, and the PBA League title presented by Pabst Blue Ribbon. 36-pin lead in game 3, halfway home.
I mean, if there is a silver lining for the Lumberjacks, the only thing it is that Jason Sterner's getting up, not working on a strike.
Sterner out of the break,
yeah.
Trip 10-pin.
They're relentless. Real quickly, just want to wish a happy retirement to Tom Martin, our engineer. He's been part of our production crew for so many years. And Tom, thank you for all you've done, not only for our sport, but for all the other sports you've worked. Enjoy your retirement, my friend.
Thank you, Tom. Enjoy those cars.
He's got some great cars, doesn't he?
Here's Faw.
Gotta have it.
Gets it. Life for the Lumberjacks.
When was the last time he missed?
Perfection.
Like last month?
Not here in Portland, that's for sure.
I think Graham Faw's going to move here. In this event, if it ends now, Graham Faw was perfect. Biggest moment for Frank Snodgrass in his career right here.
For the Wonders. Another one! It's back to 36.
Come on.
In the last break, Arturo Quintero focused, praying, thinking about this shot. Locked in. The number so far been awesome. Coaches a lot of the league bowlers watching here tonight. And his family live here in Portland. He said he doesn't mind the snow coming from Texas. Really needs a strike here for his team. Has another one. The 4-pin late.
You know, I just have a feeling that that prayer was answered right there with that trip 4.
This guy loves competing in the Elias Cup. Numbers for BJ so far going all the way back to Sunday as the 7th seed. What a run for Waco. Another strike for BJ. Another strike for Waco. Closing in on a championship.
Come on, man.
These guys are just too good. Struggles for Prater. A big reason, unfortunately, for KP and company that they're in this hole. What a talent. That's a lot better. The ageless wonder. Waco wonder.
I like that.
Thank you, Parker Bone III.
Ageless Hall of Famer.
For a 4-bagger for his team. Foundation frame. Go by 36. PB3. Oh, 10 down. Again.
Yes.
Again. It's Waco's night.
Come on, man.
That puts him in the high 250s with any mark from Simonelli. The best the Lumberjacks can shoot if they go off the sheet. 253. There's your max scores right there. The Wonders.
Family.
247, 247, and now looking at 279.
Wow.
Gotta have
Here's
it.
Troop.
Gets it. Well, one more time for Simonelli. Any kind of mark with good count.
And it's all over.
A strike, and they claim it.
Simonelli does it!
Done!
It's a strike for Ryan Simonelli. And the Waco Wonders are going to win the 2023 Elias Cup. What a shot for the closer. The Ryan Express finishes this match. It's a satisfying moment of the match, sponsored by Snickers. Nothing satisfies like a Snickers. How sweet it is for Ryan Simonelli.
If there's any question about who the MVP of this event is, there shouldn't be. It's him.
Appreciate you. I love you guys.
Way to go.
I love you.
Unbelievable performance.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
The Waco Wonders have done it, and they've ended the three-peat reign of the hometown favorite, Portland Lumberjacks, here tonight. Waco, a wonder. They've done it. They have won the Elias Cup and PBA League, presented by Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Enjoy this, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
247, 247, 267 sweeper. What a performance.
Have a Pabst six-pack alert for Wes. He delivers a strike there. He did win $1,000 for his team, sponsored by Pabst Blue Ribbon of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Please remember to drink responsibly. The celebration starts for Waco. The two lefties were awesome throughout this entire event. And there's the celebration. Parker's kids, all great bowlers themselves.
Crazy how you can finish with 8 in a row if he strikes on this next shot and lose.
It's official. The Snickers Waco Wonders sweep the 3-time defending champs. And there's Sydney. She'd like to bowl at Vanderbilt next year. Great young bowler herself, tossing out some Snickers bars.
You have to bowl 760 to beat us, and that's what it took.
The Hall of Fame manager, Tim Mack, could not engineer a 4th straight championship because Parker Bowman III and his family are here, and they take the title.
Way to work. Way to work.
The PBA on FS1 is sponsored by Guaranteed Rate. Want to move fast? With same-day mortgage, you can go from application to approval in as fast as 1 day to get you closing on the home of your dreams in just 10 days. Learn more at rate.com. And by Go Bowling. For friends and family fun, log on to gobowling.com to find a center near you.
Beautiful waterfront, Portland, Maine. Some pretty bowling from this guy, Ryan Simonelli. Scintillating, sensational, the Mark Roth Trophy winner as the MVP of the Elias Cup. Kimberly Pressler has all the post-match celebration.
Thanks, Dave. Please welcome the Commissioner, Tom Clark, with the trophy presentation.
Thank you, Kimberly. First of all, thanks to Bayside Bowl for hosting and the hometown Portland Lumberjacks for putting on another great performance. But the Waco Wonders were relentless today. And John, you've won just about everything in the PBA and in bowling. This is the Elias Cup. Congratulations.
Thank you, Tom.
Johnny, you guys started off with the number 7 seed, and when we talked at the beginning of this week, you said you guys have a long road to go, and now you're standing here with the Elias Cup in hand. How did you guys make this happen?
And this is, you know what's so phenomenal? Tonight, the team was phenomenal. 3 games, no shots through the nose, no 8 counts, no washouts, no nothing but everything in the pocket. They were tremendous. And we talk about a team effort. All 5 of those guys just were great tonight, just great.
It was an amazing team effort. And Parker, I saw you over here celebrating with your entire family who flew in to surprise you for this. You've won so many things amongst your illustrious career. So what does it mean for you finally to be here with the Elias Cup in hand?
This right here is over the top. I've been very fortunate in the bowling world, but to share this cup with these 5 great guys, oh my God, I love every bit of it. It's just overwhelming right now, and if I don't stop, I'm gonna start crying.
Let's talk about overwhelming for a second, because Frank, it's his first year. He's a rookie. You come out here, you struggled a little bit at the top of the week, but you came in tonight and you absolutely killed it. How were you able to stay so focused with this awesome crowd?
It just took me a couple shows to believe in myself the way that these guys believe in me. And, you know, I left it all out there. That's all I could do.
Talking about leaving it all out there, let's have Tom Clark come back in here because he's got the MVP trophy. And who is going to take that award tonight?
The 2023 Mark Roth Most Valuable Player Award. Pretty much everybody knows Ryan Simonelli.
That's a big smile you got going on there, Ryan. Congratulations on winning MVP. There's been a lot of talk this week about how you were taking it personal when teams have let you go. And tonight you beat another team that you used to be on. Describe this moment.
I mean, I got nothing respect for them. This crowd, everybody. I loved my time there. Things just happened with them that it just didn't work out. I love them all. Great. Hats off to them and you crowd. Thank you, guys.
Well, let's talk about this team because you stepped up in a big way all this week for them. How were you able to do that when you needed to, especially in the 10th?
I think it's pretty obvious I had a little chip on my shoulder this week. Yet again, I felt like I needed to prove myself. I'll tell you what, today was them. It was the team. We all bowled well. We all came together. It was just one after another, and you need that to beat a team like them. So the team, just unbelievable teamwork.
Unbelievable teamwork is absolutely the perfect way to say it. Congratulations on you guys winning the Elias Cup.
Celebration time for the Hall of Famers. Petraglia, Bowen III, and Ryan Simonelli, unprotected several times in PBA League. Former Portland Lumberjack, won a title with Portland, comes back with Waco, chip on his shoulder. It's an amazing story. He wins this year. The bottom line, the score sheets are up here right here. Fantastic bowling by Waco. 3 games, no major mistakes.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny Petraglia touched on all of it. I think they missed the pocket one time. They had 0 open frames. And for the 3 games, they averaged 253.
Thank you, man.
The run remarkable from Sunday as the 7th seed for Johnny and his team all the way through to a championship. When you think about Waco, down the road, what would be the first thing that comes to mind about this team?
The 2 lefties, and then what Ryan Simonelli did. I mean, his performance in this event was, I'm not sure it's ever been matched. This guy was like a Terminator. Remember the beginning of Terminator when the machines, they're like walking through the graveyard, and he's like squashing skulls and breaking bones and just shooting everything in the face. And that's what Ryan Simonelli did. I mean, he was just like, get over here! And he just started strangling people. It was 10 in the pit, 10 in the pit, 10 in the pit. The guy was relentless. It was just a nonstop barrage of strikes. The guy never let up. Every time he needed it, he got it. It was an incredible performance by the MVP.
Portland's going to have to wait for a 4th Elias Cup title as they went for the 4-peat. But Waco had other ideas with a sweep tonight. That was a really nice movie recap, by the way. Well done. Fun to watch the bowling here tonight here in Portland, Maine, and more great bowling is coming your way as well. A reminder, our coverage of the 2023 PBA Tour continues this Sunday, October 1st on FS1 6 Eastern with a 2023 PBA LBC National Championship clash from right here at Bayside Bowl in Portland, Maine. That'll wrap it up. A new champion. It's the Waco Wonders and their MVP, Ryan Simonelli. Now for Randy Pedersen, Hall of Famer, and Kimberly Pressler, it's Dave Ryan saying so long for the entire crew from here in Portland. It's been a blast. As always, you've been watching the PBA and FS1 2023 Elias Cup champs. BJ Moore, Ryan Simonelli, and the Waco Wonders win the PBA League.